Do you call this show something?
From Brad's world.
No, we're never doing that. No, but do you like when people open this? Do they usually like say, "Hey, today on"?
From the test? No.
Oh, it's just go. Okay, cool. Ready?
You're just yourself. Hard action.
Hard action. All right. Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you one of my favorite dishes is a stuffed squid, where we take the tubes of the squid and the tentacles, mix it with some shrimp, some scallions, some spices, some fresh garlic and ginger, rice, herbs, and I pipe it into the tubes and then we'll grill them up. We start off by taking the bodies, the tubes. They're already been cleaned. They, most of them you get, they can come pre-frozen. That's fine. They actually freeze really well, and I really like cooking with squid because I think it's super delicious. I feel like a lot of people who don't like it maybe had a bad experience, and it's also one of the most sustainable fish in the ocean. So we're going to start off just with the bodies, and then I have a little dry rub that I prepared. It's mustard powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, a little bit of cayenne, and some ground coriander. So I'm just going to cover that over the bodies here. Do another little pinch of salt. And then we'll just give them a toss. Just want to coat them nice and evenly. And when I was fooling around with this, I wanted to maybe do one where it's like a wet marinade, and I tried like pan frying it. But the dry rub, I just got a great result. I like the way it kind of like crusted and cooked onto the squid. You're a funny guy. You're a funny guy. Okay, for my next trick, I want to take the shrimp. There's about, medium shrimp. There's about 7 here or something. And then about the same amount of tentacles from the squid. So when I buy the squid, I just ask for a mix. And then this, I'm just gonna mince this up. Tough little fritters, huh? So yeah, we're gonna mince these up, and then I'm gonna mix it with some other aromatics and stuff, and we're gonna saute them and sweat them down. Cook this, sweat down some of the aromatics, and then mix it with some cooked rice. And this is gonna be the base for our stuffed squid, the filling. And then, yeah, just chopping these up just into small pieces. Perfect. And I'll just add that to the bowl here. So I already got the grill fired up. You want to grill real hot. So while you're doing all this stuff, turn your grill up, get it going. You want squid, it's like fast and hot, or like low and slow, to get away from that kind of like tough, chewy. Yes, Gabriella.
Is it okay if Drexel puts a picture? I've been waiting for this for like a whole week.
Well, Gabby, I wouldn't want you to wait any longer.
And this is for Carla.
Plowing forward. So I got 3 scallions that I'm just going to slice up thin.
And this one goes here.
That one, okay.
3 scallions. No one's paying attention. And this is going to be part of the filling, too. Good stuff. And this will cook with the squid. I'll show you. Okay. We're going to add the scallions to the squid mixture here. Right there. Easy peasy. Here I got 4 cloves of garlic and like a 1-inch chunk of ginger that I microplane. We'll add that right in there too. Boom. Alright. Maybe just a little pinch of salt, for good measure. Lemongrass. Oh, it smells so good. One of my faves. I'm just going to cut, this is kind of a thin piece. I'm just going to cut a little bit into real thin little rings like we did the scallion. Yeah, what a great ingredient. I put it, crush it whole like this, don't throw that away. You crush that, put it in your soups, in your stews. Okay. Beautiful. I got a little Fresno chili. I'm going to do just about half of it. Same thing, just going to cut it up in the little rings and then we'll mince it up. Different layers of heat. I like to have more than just one element of heat. Beautiful. So yeah.
What are you looking off of here?
Oh, this here, Tommy?
Yeah.
This is my clipboard. Can't live without it, man. This is where I do, I write things down. So next we're going to do tablespoon ponzu. Roughly a tablespoon of gochujang, which is a nice fermented chili paste. Yeah, that's good stuff. And then we'll do like, say, a tablespoon or 2 of olive oil. Yeah, that looks nice. And we'll do a little pinch of our mixture that we put on the outside of the squid. And you could probably, if you wanted to, you could probably do this ahead. You could even stuff these things ahead and then just cook them off. If you were having a party or some friends over for dinner or something like that. But this could probably be made ahead too. This would be good just sauteed and put on over rice. But, a little black pepper.
What about a brush?
A pitchfork?
No thing. You go like this. When they were hunting witches.
Yeah, hunting witches. Okay. What the hell were we doing? Oh. I'm going to heat up my cast iron. Again, we want this hot too with the squid. And we're going to cook this down. Only going to take about 2 minutes to cook it through, saute it down. And then we're going to mix it in with some rice. So yeah, we got some cooked rice here. It's just some medium grain white rice. And we're going to use about 1.5 cups cooked. Give or take. I like to take just a little furikake, which is a Japanese rice seasoning. It's got dried bonita, sesame, some seaweed, probably some MSG. And we'll put that on the old rice there. That's nice. So we'll let that hang out. And let's go cook this.
Brad, do you oil the pan?
No, there's oil in this. Yeah, I got oil in the mixture, and it's a non-stick. We don't want it to be too wet with the oil. We're just gonna let that kind of cook down. Let the shrimp and the squid tentacles cook. Scallions start to leach out. We want to remove as much water. Not that there's a ton in there, especially with the scallions and stuff. But any moisture kind of cook out. Reduce that ponzu a little, so that when we mix it in with the rice, it's not a real wet stuffing. Because we're running hot, we don't want it to really burn. I mean, it can pick up a little color, and it's kind of deglazing itself as it goes. But you don't want to go walking away from this one, that's for sure. Oh, that smells so good. That makes me want to just have like a big bowl of ramen, like a fish broth ramen, fish stock ramen, and put just a big scoop of that right in it with the noodles. Ooh. So now I'm just going to take our cooked squid and shrimp and some of those aromatics and dump that over the rice. And then just kind of mix it in. And if it's looking like it's got too much shrimp to rice ratio, just add a little bit more.
How are we looking with shrimp to rice ratio?
I'm feeling good about this.
Nice.
We just chop up some herbs too. We got a little parsley and cilantro, tender stems included. I put these in last because that was hot. We didn't want to cook them, and the hot rice will kind of like wilt them out. Right at the end, I just fold them in. And this would be a good place too. I mean, if you wanted to riff around with it, tarragon would probably be really good in it. Basil, Thai basil would be awesome if you got it. I'm gonna do a little splash more ponzu, and we'll do a little splash of olive oil too. For the stuffing of the bodies, I've done it without it. It's doable. It's just kind of a real pain in the ass with a spoon. They get a little slippery. But the pastry piping bags work great. Super cheap. Beautiful. We got our filling in the piping bag. You want to go nipping the ends, just about the size of a dime or so, because eventually you're just gonna pipe it into there. Perfect. So when you cook these on super high heat on the grill or anything, they contract pretty drastically. As soon as it hits that heat, it just wants to sink in, and it's gonna probably lose 1/3 of its size. So you don't need to go piping this thing to the gills here. I'll show you. Right in there, like so. And you just do a little pop pop, squeeze and pull. So you see how that is? It's like filled up, like right there. We have that little bit left over. I kind of just flatten it a little, and you want that little bit of hanging, that little bit of not filled. Oh, it makes me happy. Yeah, you do these a little bit ahead of time. Susie and Mary are having a barbecue. We're gonna bring hamburgers and hot dogs. No, I'm gonna bring stuffed squid. Don't worry about it. I got it. Oh, this one's got a hole in it, but that's okay. We don't need to throw it away. In that case, I just fill it a little less, and I leave a little bit of room on each side. You just keep it kind of in the middle like that, and let it just kind of snap and close. And if it was filled more to the brim, which is a bad idea, it starts to kind of push out. It'll probably even do it to these. And the rice kind of just soaks up all that squid broth kind of juice, and it just makes for a really flavorful inside. Voila! Stuffed squid.
And then there you go. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit. And now we're gonna go. Now we're gonna go grill them.
Family show.
Boom! Right on. I'm gonna drop it right here. You want to get that?
See it.
Look at that thing just start to contract already. We do it in batches. We don't want to go getting crazy. And this thing's on hot, man. Full gas. Boom. See how it's already starting to suck in there? And I flip these kind of a lot. Rolling them around a little. See how it kind of just, see where all that extra, if that wasn't there, if we overfilled it, it would have been just pushing out. And it will even still do that a little bit now. And some of the filling as it cooks, sometimes will start to kind of plop out a little bit of the end. I like to use the tongs and just kind of just push it back in a little. You just want to keep an eye because the grill is on super hot, and the inside's already cooked. But you just want to keep rolling it around and try to get an even browning on all the sides. And as they start to char up, I kind of move them over towards the end a little, just to let them hang out, keep hot, cook through a little bit. But they cook, really just in a couple minutes. And even I like to put them up on their sides on these little grill grates. Look at that, it stands up nice. You can even char the side. How freaking cool is that? Nobody's doing that yet.
Put it on a hot dog bun.
No, we're not putting it on a hot dog bun,
I
Chris.
think you guys should have some hot dog buns in reserve, just in
We
case.
have some potato salad.
We're not doing it. I like those pyrotechnics. Like little sausages. Got my own plate.
Oh, I remember this one.
Yeah, well, Keith Krieg's, babe. Handmade, it's a celebration. All right, let's slice one of these bad boys up. Morocco.
Yeah.
All right, I want you to take a peek.
Nice.
Right?
Does it get sauce?
No. 50 people in your
But I
sauce.
can put ketchup on it in my hot dog bun, though, right?
What are you, 2.5 years old?
I've been hanging out with my kids too much. Look at that cross-cut,
Right?
cross-section. Wow. Do I pop it?
Yeah.
Mmm.
Right? Don't even really need a sauce.
Mmm. It's super flavorful. The chili heat's right there. Real nice. But the herbiness kind of pulls it back a little bit.
Woo! Got a little heat,
Oh, yeah.
but but it's complex heat.
What a rogue's gallery of flavors.
It's got nowhere to hide, right?
That's right.
Pretty good, though.
Pete. Well done.
Super easy dish for the most part. Cheap for the most part. And it's just different. It's fun. I mean, it almost eats, it's spicy. You want to have it with like a cold beer or a lemonade or something, Scream summer, super, super great. Just a beautiful protein. And yeah, hope you guys make it. I'd love to hear what you guys do with squid in the old comments below, anything like that. And yeah, if enough of you guys request this, maybe they'll make me write it up as a formal recipe. But for the most part, cooking's about having fun, rip around. This is just an inspiration piece. Have fun, bon appetit.
Great.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Wow, I would never be able to present a recipe.
Good thing it's not a recipe.
Oh, so sorry, you can
If
never
you
make
want to
this.
make this recipe, don't swipe up or anything like that.
'Cause
Don't go on
there will be nothing
ba.com.
there.
Just watch the video 1,000 times and take notes.
Really great advice.